So it all boils down to this. The team so desperate to be up amongst the big hitters. And today, only a win suffices. It truly doesn't get any better, any bigger than this. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Chonburi cannot afford to slip up here. It's Luis Suarez!
This is the time you need that pace.
There is the lithe figure of Ed Milson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
In what way?
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back, which makes him so key.
Yeah, he's got the lot, hasn't he? No wonder his team, and indeed his national team, have been so successful with him in the side.
Spot on.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gerrard. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now who's going to be first to this? Aubameyang. And the counter is on. Doku is onto this. Doku was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Robertson, who played through for the wide man. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Ronaldinho, and the shot! There it is! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Tries a measured ball, and into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Chonburi really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash...
Hazard! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Ronaldinho's delivered. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Now it's Aubameyang. Gerrard. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shot, surely! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And Aubameyang! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? He's away! He's having a shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And claimed it back swiftly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Now it's Messi, and he was quick to react. Sergi. Now there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Edmilson spread it left. He won't be happy with that one. That's the throw. And it's Gerrard. Hazard. And he's managed to get free. Just needed better contact. It's their second corner of the game. Right card! He's kept it out just. Nice looking ball.
Minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Aubameyang. Fernandez. Now it's Fernandez. And here's Aubameyang. Now it's Doku. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. And we're off again. Chonburi didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Hazard tries to play it through. Messi receives it in a wide position. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Aubameyang. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hazard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Aubameyang. That is good alertness. Gerrard. And it's Ronaldinho. Luis Suarez. Well read, nice interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Luis Suarez. Can he finish? Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Hazard has it out wide and in space. Opts to play it back. Caicedo. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that is a little undercooked. Ferdinand. Turns back here, probably the best option. He's gone forward. Gerrard. It's played through for him. Luis Suarez. Goes for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Doku. Now it's Aubameyang. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Hazard. Oh, he's found support out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. Hazard. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Threads one in. Hazard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely aimed pass. Edmilson. Rijkaard. And this is Ronaldinho. Good read, needed to be. And he has been fouled there. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, they want to win this, Peter, plain and simple. Seal promotion right here, right now.
Number 5,
Fernandes.
coming on the field. Number 16,
Now it's Aubameyang.
Fermin.
Tries to pass it
Number
through.
20,
That has been
Robert
cut short.
Lewandowski. Number 3,
If they want to counter, they could do with more
substitutions
speed.
taking
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. Now this could be a chance. And that pass just didn't quite work. Fernandes. Now it's Lopez. Chonburi finding their passes. And it's Robertson. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicked it back promptly.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Fermin. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Gerrard. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Tries a shot! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Goes for a shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And this is Rooney.
There
Chooses
will
to
be
go
1
back.
minute at a time.
Ricci. And he's intervened well there. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Lewandowski. Ronaldinho. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chonburi suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that were... So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the And the finish! In for the pieces! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Now there is one relieved goalkeeper. He was helpless.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caicedo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely weighted ball. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! They've scored! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's played it back. Fermin does well to get it back. Spread out to the left. And here's Eto'o. Caicedo. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. Doku. Knocks it into space. Osimhen. Now it's Messi. Now it's Lewandowski. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Lewandowski. Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has been cleared. And Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi is offering a right smile there. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Back into the middle. Aims beyond the... Can he finish? Well, there's the clearance. And it's James. He's got tall. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Comes under pressure, and it's come loose. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a sharp pass. And that is a little undercooked. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much...
Lewandowski! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Ribery. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fermin. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, good spread. Looking for the run. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Chonburi clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Lewandowski. James. He's a sharp little ball here. That's travelling a long way. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Robertson. Eto'o. Lewandowski. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
1 minute added time.
Osimhen is having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Please turn your attention
So
to
we
the
reached the
screen
halfway
for
point.
information
Well,
provided
for
by
us
the local
neutrals,
police.
this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Caicedo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has ended up in no man's land. Place it in low. Danger averted for now.
Is that the first time we've seen them try?
Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Doku. Now it's Osimhen. Fernandez. Robertson. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Now it's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he was quick to react. Doku. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. 60 minutes played.
This match was 28,997.
Now, can they get him away? And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's a promising position. Ribery. For Messi. Bebeto. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Lopez. Tries to play it through. Takes a shot! He scores! Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
28. Number
Chonburi
21.
take the lead.
Doku.
Ribery.
Number 8. Alexander-Arnold. Coming on the field.
Chonburi are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Messi.
Skillfully cut
Number
out. He is
15.
so at ease on the ball.
Number 17.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Substitution in progress.
Threads one in. And Aubameyang! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chonburi with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can spring out of defence. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Tete hurtling down that right flank.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Eto'o receives it in a wide position. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lewandowski. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Caught offside that time. That has not gone well. Jimenez.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There will be one
Hazard.
minute added time.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the referee brings it to a close. Chonburi can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Lewandowski voted man of the match. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Alexander-Arnold playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's picked his way through. Caicedo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Doku. Tries to play it through. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Looking for the run. Jimenez makes the interception. Tries to pass it through. Fernandez. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Kimmich. Bernardo Silva. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And a chance! And it's He's having a go! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. There could be trouble here. And that's a good chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No goals as yet. Eder Militao. Bernardo Silva is always looking to break lines. For Messi. Locatelli, and he's running through. Locatelli had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Caicedo. Oh, this is a great position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kimmich. Busquets. And it's Bernardo Silva. Approaching the half-hour mark. Strong running down that left flank. Bernardo Silva, and here's Griezmann. Now can he find a fit? And Messi! And that would have been some goal.
Messi clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Chance to shoot! Now who's going to be first to this? Van de Ven. That's Busquets. And it's Griezmann.
Griezmann really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Corner number 2 then. tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this. Look at the space. Bernardo Silva! It's there! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
After 41 minutes, is number 15.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Messi. And it's Locatelli. Can he get it through? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
1 minute at a
If they
time.
want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Lewandowski. He shifted it to the flank. He has found a way through. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Chonburi can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Doku. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been slipped through. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Kimmich. Nicely weighted ball. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, easy pickings there. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Bernardo Silva really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Chonburi still behind thanks to that solitary strike. There's the shot! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance
Griezmann.
to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 23, Robert Lewandowski. Substitutions taking place.
Fernandez. And he welcomes it in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And it's Caicedo. He's looking wide. Played back into the centre. Oh, good ball! Ah, that's a fine interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Decent progress down the left. Swept in. And that has been clubbed away. Foyt with the clearance. In with the challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's found a way past. Caicedo. Chonburi, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Fernandez. And it's Robertson. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Caicedo has given away a free kick. Van der Ven. Oh, that's a key interception. Fernandez. Lewandowski.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! Do not write them off. Back they come. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Chonburi really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Eder Militao cuts it out, and it's Lewandowski. Well, that has not gone well. Messi. And he was quick to react. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Donnarumma claims comfortably.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Not the most accurate pass. Locatelli. And it's Messi. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Aubameyang.
4 added minutes has
He's
been
through
indicated.
here. Oh, super ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, time for changes
Messi.
on both sides, actually.
Number 15. Bernardo Silva. Coming on the field. Number 8. Ferrin. Number 22.
4 extra minutes added on.
Substitution.
Played out wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Fermin. Cherki. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. Driving forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And we're done. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Ah, the unmissable figure of Jan Koller. No doubt where his strength lies.
No, well, if ever you wanted to show the definition of target man, it's him, the human lighthouse.
And nearer 7 foot than 6.
Yeah, with the right service, he's unplayable.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Over to the left. Neymar gets into a good position. Shot a goal! Doku. Lewandowski. Now it's Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Nagoya Grampus clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now, can they get him away? Ricci. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Lewandowski. And this is Hazard. It's a quick ball upfield. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Crosses it in here. Jimenez gets rid without sophistication. And here's Neymar. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hazard. Hazard. Lewandowski. Looking for the run. And he's picked out the run. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi picks it up out wide. Chonburi yet to have an attempt on goal. Jimenez. Can he get it through? And this is Kane. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Neymar receives it in a good position here.
Nagoya Grampus clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Now it's Lewandowski. Doku.
Nagoya Grampus have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Kane. Ricci. Fernandes. Not the most accurate pass. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Roberto Baggio. Kane. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, what has happened here? That has ended up in no man. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, denied! brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Takes a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass. Doku. And the pass is intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's made its way to him. Ricci. And it's Azar. Ricci. And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Tries to play it through. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. Neymar. Here it is, crossed in. Azar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Ricci. Now it's Lewandowski. De Ligt makes the interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, there's a probing ball. Doku. He's cut it out. Played in deep. And that should get the job done. Looking for a runner. And he was quick to react. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Well, that looks a decent ball. De Ligt with a fine tackle.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Cross needs to be good. Robertson tries to clear. A temporary retreat here. Check. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nicely aimed pass. No breakthrough, and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He slings it in. has not gone well. Look at the space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kane. Foyt gets over and intercepts. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that. He's having a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Ruben Neves. De Ligt. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Robert Lewandowski. Number 21,
Chonburi perhaps
Legue.
contemplating their next
Number
change
9,
here.
Hazard. Coming on the field, number 18, Kane.
Alexander-Arnold
Number 10, Messi.
looking to
Number
play him in.
15,
Oh, it's a nice
Aubameyang.
idea, but the execution was lacking. Aims beyond the defence. De Ligt cuts it out into the last quarter of an hour. Ruben Neves.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Nagoya Grampus clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Aubameyang. Robertson could try cutting inside here.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And it's been given away. Picks out, shoots! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Chonburi have themselves a chance from the spot. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first moment of real significance.
It was definitely a brave call by the referee to give that penalty, and I think the way this game has gone...
Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Chonburi are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Aubameyang. And he's let fly. Now that was quite some save. It's their second corner of the game.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Looking for options for movement. Might be shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a... It's Kane! And the keeper read that really well. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's taking no chances there. And that is that. Chonburi, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Kindly remove it, as it is about to be...
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Chonburi cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Played out to the right. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Azar. It's a good foot in there. Lewandowski. And here's Azar. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Oh, that's superb. Real chance! It's in! And with with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lewandowski, and he's there to get it away. And it's Fernandez. Valverde running with the ball, looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. And the decent chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
There's a sharp little ball here. Out of play for a goal kick. Shapes to shoot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Çonburi are looking to break at pace. Lewandowski finds himself offside. That could spell trouble.
That's good play from him.
Now it's Lewandowski. And this is Messi. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Çonburi presented with a golden opportunity here. Dealing with the pressure. Terrific save by Manuel.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Kukçu. Valverde. Distributed tidily. Messi has it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He won't be happy with that one. It's gone out for a throw-in. Hernandez. And that was nowhere near his best. Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. He's found it, and the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Hazard does well to get it back. And he's being shifted off it. Hazard. And it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Kukçu. In with the challenge. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Lewandowski is fouled. Hazard knocks it out wide. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Robertson. Looking to play him in. Van Dijk makes the interception. Hernandez. Kukçu.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking for options for movement. Foot in. Foyt. Hazard. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe. Out to the right. Messi. Look at the space here. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Barcelona kick off the second half. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with. Kukçu. And the pass is intercepted. Akanji. And here's Lewandowski. Engages and forces him off the ball. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, look at the space here. Mbappe! Hazard could move up a gear here. And Fernandez. And it's Hazard. And it's Fernandez. Chonburi ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Jordan Henderson. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Lewandowski. Kukçu. Fernandez. And this is Hazard. And no, that was never going to make it. Valverde. Robertson. Caicedo. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than... Chance for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Chonburi choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, the manager was saying he'll be facing the prospect of having to make some brave decisions around this time. How right he proved to be.
Fernandez.
Jimenez.
Number 26.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Coming on the field. Number 18.
And it's Valverde.
Number 21.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Number 28. Number 3.
Can he finish?
Number 17.
He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get punished.
Koundé. Now it's Messi. And they've got a throw. And that's been won straight back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He is through here, and the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's a fine interception. Jordan Henderson. Kukçu. Valverde has created one goal already. He's shifting through the gears here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kukçu. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Foyt simply refused to be outdone there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, played right into his path. And the shot! A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Caicedo. Now Richie. Foyt. Richie. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Richie. Now it's Kane. Hernandez gets across to intercept that.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Valverde. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
There will be 1 minute at a
That's a
time.
decent ball. He's being urged to... He's having a shot! And that should get the job done. Taken back almost at once. And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Just a
So,
quick
Jim, how do you
announcement.
reflect
An
on what
exciting
we've
one
seen?
too. We're about
John
to
Burry
announce
can
today's
always
watch
take
numbers.
more
Please
positives
watch
from
the
a
screen
result
if
like
you have a
this.
ticket.
Yes, there is some tight...
So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required, and a brighter future is in the bag. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Chonburi cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Lewandowski. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. There's a quick free kick. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's in plenty of space here. Big header! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Alexander-Arnold. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He's gone for the shot! Akanji. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Kane chooses to go back. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Still goalless at the moment. Mbappe receives it in a chance for a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Thumps it clear. Shoots! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Guardiol. Mbappe! Looking for the run. Oh, that was vital. And that has been clubbed away. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Robertson. And here's Mbappe. And this is Kane. Kane! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Kane. Big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mbappe was steaming forward. Robertson. Foyt. And they win it back again. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for a runner. He's in a great position here. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Corner number 2 then. Henderson! And he has kept it out somehow.
Jordan Henderson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Henderson! He's missed, but not by that far. Jordan Henderson cannot be beaten that easily. And the finish! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Fernandes. Foot in. Tries to play it through. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Doku. Kane. And the shot's on here. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
La consommation de boissons n'est autorisée que dans les zones indiquées. Merci.
And the action is back on the way.
John Bury really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Now it's Lewandowski. A well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Rafinha. Robertson. Played back in. And here's Lewandowski. Doku. That's the keeper's ball. And it's Kane. And this is Lewandowski. That has been cut short.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Played into space out wide. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner. Fernandes clears. Ricci.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Lewandowski gets into a good position. And now they can clear their lines. Chonburi have got it back and they'll have another go. Almost an hour gone. That's an imaginative pass. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Fernandez. No way through there. Taken back almost at once. Doku. Rafinha. And this is Kane. Now it's Mbappe. And he plays one through. Look at the space here. It's Kane! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
Chonburi have reclaimed it. Camavinga. Now it's Yamal. Well, that has not gone well. Akanji and Caicedo. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 17.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Le numéro 97.
And that has been cleared. That's the throw. Tete, in towards the back stick, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Foyt. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aubameyang! Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Akanji. Fernandez. Foyt. Nice sequence of passes this. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Climbs up big! It goes to show he is human after all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And reclaimed it in a trice. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Jimenez. And it's Caicedo. Henderson puts his foot on the gas. Fernandez. Now it's Aubameyang. And this is Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi. Azar. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Messi. Caicedo. Tries to pass it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Real chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 13.
Paris Saint-Germain can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong.
That's that, the end. Chonburi suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the end.